I know you've gotten a lot of questions over the last few weeks about Cam Ward, and here's another one. Just after playing with him for a couple weeks, seeing what he can do in a game, I guess is there anything about him that surprises you? Things that he didn't show in practice that he's shown, in the games? Like, just what are some of the biggest things you've learned about him just over the last like 2 weeks?
Right. I mean, he's been doing the same thing ever since he's gotten in here. And I think that's why we've been really successful because we're not doing, as a whole, as an offense, not doing anything outside of what we haven't been doing since spring. So, again, a very, very exceptional player. I think he's the best quarterback in college football. And yeah, I mean, we love to have him on our offense.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Hey, X, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Doing good. Wanted to ask you, now that you've been around him for a couple years, Isaiah Horton, what strides have you seen him make since you've been around him since he got on campus?
For sure. I mean, Zay, is very, very dangerous receiver. He has all the, attributes, as some would say, for a typical, superstar. He's gotten a lot better maturing since he was a freshman. And I mean, you see him every single opportunity he takes advantage of. I think one opportunity he hasn't taken advantage of, and he wishes he could have that back. So, I mean, I love playing next to Zay. I'm super excited when Zay's on the field, and yeah, I mean, a great human being as well.
Our next question comes from Matt Shadell at Kane Sport. Matt.
Yeah, hey Xavier. So obviously, people say you have a work ethic second to none. Do you sort of see other guys on the team following along and really like this culture that Mario Cristobal's instilling, which you've always sort of personally had since you were younger, since I know you since you were younger, is really taken over?
Right. I mean, again, I am very self-motivated. I'm also, a God-fearing man, so I have tons of faith. So I just try to stay positive, and come to work every single day. And again, to be able to get to do what we do, and not have to do it is just amazing. I'm super excited that, I've been chosen for this, this story. And I'm just, again, grateful each and every single day that I wake up.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey again. So I think Cam Ward said Saturday that you guys have been doing this on offense without Shannon Dawson having to really go in his bag and bring out a bag of tricks or anything. So what do you think is like the capabilities of this offense? Like, what do you think you guys' ceiling is? 'Cause it's been pretty good so far.
I think we don't have a ceiling. I think we are a very dangerous offense. We have a lot of great guys on, ones and even twos and some on threes. So I think we just got to keep on trying to better ourselves. And I mean, again, we're just super excited to take the field every single day and try to find flaws in ourselves.
We'll do a couple more for X. We'll go back to Jordan McPherson of the Herald. Jordan.
Hey, X, as you guys get ready for Ball State on Saturday, just what have you seen from their defense on film?
Very, very athletic, physical guys. I mean, they have a great group of guys, played a lot of football together and, fly around the field. So, I mean, I'm super excited to line it up on Saturday with Ball State. Again, another great opportunity versus a very, very good team.
Hey, Simeon, how are you?
How you doing, big dog?
Doing good. Just wanted to ask you, 2 games into your UM career, how would you just evaluate how things have gone for you personally thus far?
Personally, I think things been going great, man. I got great guys next to me. I got a great DC that's calling the right plays, and as y'all can see, the results to it, man. We're gonna want to know every day, and we're just gonna keep on working.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey Simeon, how are you?
How you doing, big dog?
Good, good. I know you mentioned at media day that one of the things that was new to you about playing in Miami was playing in the heat. You played a 3:30 game in Gainesville. Now you played down here. Just how's that been going?
I'm used to it now, baby. I know I look like a different color than last time y'all see me, but I'm used to now, man.
Luckily, it does start to get cooler eventually in like a
Yes,
month or
sir.
so. But also just how would you evaluate the defensive line play so far? I mean, the pass rush seems like it's been pretty good. The run defense has been pretty good. Just how would you evaluate how things have gone through 2 games?
Man, it's great. We got dogs all around. We got Tyler Barron, we got EA, we got Mesidor, Baines coming back real soon. I feel like, yeah, we got everything. We got CJ Clark, Marley Cook, man. Like everything's just gonna go great. everything's going smooth right now. I just feel like we're just gonna keep on elevating our game, and we're gonna learn the defense a lot more, and we're gonna play a lot faster. This is not the best we can do, but we just gonna keep on elevating our game.
We'll go back to Adam Lichtenstein from the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
I'll keep it rolling. Justin Scott got his first career sack on Saturday. Just how have you seen him grow? I mean, you both got to campus around the same time. Have you seen him grow since he got here?
He's been growing. He's growing to a great player, man. He sit right next to me, right between me and Mesidor. We sit right next to each other. He always asking questions. He always want to find something to get better at. So he's going along really well, and I feel like he's going to be a great player in the future.
We'll go back to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan.
Hey again, Simeon. You mentioned about how the D line has been rolling and everything's been clicking. Are you surprised, maybe impressed by how quickly you guys have built the chemistry you guys have?
Nah, because I really feel like it's a lot of people that's experienced and they know what it takes to be a great D lineman. And we all had the same mindset. And right before fall camp come in, we just all said that we just got to build a chemistry and learn each other and learn how each other play so we can play faster with each other. So I'm not really surprised. I feel like we knew what we was coming into and we knew how to work off of it.
And then you touched on Tyler Barron, was named the defensive lineman of the week. He has, I think, 4 sacks. Or what's standing out specifically about what he's done through the first 2 games?
He's a dog. He's a student of the game, man. Every meeting he asking a question. He asking JT great questions, and he's just a dog, man. He's a student of the game, and that's the biggest thing.
Great. I wanted to ask you, when we talked with you in fall camp, you talked about how you felt Zaquan could be a potential freshman All-American. When you getting to play with him against FAMU, what was it like seeing him on the field in a live setting for the first time? And overall, how did you feel he did?
Well, I mean, it's just like practice. He plays hard, he makes plays, so I wasn't surprised. Nobody on the staff was surprised on, how he plays because that's how he practiced. I think the thing that makes Zaquan so good is that, he practices really hard. So, his practice execution, becomes the game reality. So him doing that and making those plays, I wasn't surprised at all. I was just happy that, I wasn't the only one and the staff was the only one to see it. The whole world got to see, the type of player Zaquan will be and is right now.
Next, we'll go to Matt Shadell at CaneSport. Matt.
Yeah, hey, Mish. So you've had a couple of games now at Miami, obviously your first 2 games as a Hurricane. Can you sort of weigh in on sort of self-evaluate your play and also how you think the DBs as a group have done so far?
This self-evaluate, I think I've been playing pretty solid, just adjust, playing more, in the post, it's still coming down. I think overall the DB group, we've done, pretty well. We still are striving to become better and better every single day. We have a standard that, we want to exceed, every single day and create a new standard day by day. So I'll say, overall myself been doing solid and, the DBs overall, but, we have a lot more goals. We got a lot more turnovers we want to create and, we got a lot more things we want to accomplish before, we say we're having, a super phenomenal job. But I'm saying we are playing really good right now, though.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam.
Hey, Mish, how's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So, just from watching film on Ball State and stuff, just what have you seen from their offense? Like, what are some of the strengths that you've picked up on?
I'll say they have a really good receiving core. I think they have, a really good receiving core as well as a tight end. When you have a good receiving core as well as a really good tight end, you can really threaten in the pass game. They have a really good run game as well. They got a veteran O-line. So, that O-line is very on point, on key. So you got to make sure our fits are right. And they have a really good quarterback as well. He could throw it, run a little bit, but, he could throw it anywhere on the field. And, we're going out there. We're just game planning right now and going out there so we can execute on Saturday.
And then I've asked like the coaches this on Monday and some other guys yesterday. You see what happens around college football. There are always upsets, like NIU beat Notre Dame the last weekend and stuff. Do games like that kind of keep you guys like on your toes and like kind of reinforce the idea that you have to take every opponent like very seriously, or you can get upset?
I would just say that's just the standard. I mean, I think when it comes to college football, on any given Saturday, any team can go out and beat anybody, So, I think last Saturday was a bit of a whirlwind, seeing, certain teams go down. But, that's just the nature of college football. It's very competitive. And, we understand that. We know that any type of team can come in and, if they give our game, if they do their job and, we're not on our job, anything can happen. So I would say that we've always emphasized that, we have our own standard that we play to that we feel, is higher than anyone that has for us. So I think if we just keep working on that standard and keep exceeding it and focusing on that, we're going to be really good.